what?
He may be real to you. He's not real to me.
I've seen you, Fred.
Welcome back, my friends, to Scale Model Kit Review Studio, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Mania. This time it is an open box review from Pegasus Hobbies, the Mothman, kit number 9130. This is an all-plastic kit in 1/8 scale. It just came out here at the end of July 2025. Now, this is a fantastic kit here, brand new. I just received it from Cult TV Man, and he does ship pretty fast. Very happy with what he offers here. They do give credit to the sculptor, and the sculptor is the one and only Jeff Yeager. If you don't know anything about Jeff Yeager, look him up. He's done wonderful things out there. I have quite a few of his stuff. He specializes in a lot of the classic monster, the universal monsters and stuff like that, but he does do some exclusive stuff for some of your model companies, and Pegasus is one of them. And I know he's in the works with some more here in the future. So we're looking at Aurora style boxing here, right? Reminds us of the old Aurora kits from back in the 50s, and that's what they're planning on doing here with these. Is they're going to come out with more of these in the future. This kit has about 37 pieces and includes a display base. So I did purchase mine from Cult TV Man shop, and you can find him on the internet, obviously. You can see here's the link there down below on that, and came pretty fast. I actually pre-ordered them and got it in real fast. So it's good to know that Pegasus is back. It's been a while since we've seen any kits produced by them. Years ago I visited them out in the LA area, and that's when they were in their old shop. It was a real big shop. They had an RC track in the back and all that too, but I'm told that they moved to a newer location, and I think they downsized a little bit, but it was a big hobby shop. I did talk to one of the guys in there, and he gave me what their process on what they do to produce kits, and it's quite a big process, and it was a good conversation I had with them, and I really enjoyed that day. So we'll go ahead and give you a little bit of background about the Mothman. Now, before I begin here, I would recommend a YouTube channel, the Grim Life Collective. Now, they just recently did a video about the Mothman, and of course they talk about the Mothman Prophecies, which was a movie that was produced quite a few years back, and it's kind of one of those movies not many people have heard about or seen. So if you get a chance to see that on Netflix or whatever, I would recommend it. So the Mothman Prophecies. I think it had Richard Gere in it, but it's more than just a movie, right? It is a icon of American folklore. Mothman is a humanoid creature that was reportedly seen around Point Pleasant, West Virginia from November 15, 1966 to December 15, 1967. Despite its name, the original sightings of the creature described avian features. The national press soon picked up the reports and helped spread the story across the United States. The source of the legend is believed to have originated from sightings out of migration sandhill cranes or herons. John Keel, in his 1975 book, The Mothman Prophecies, claiming that there were paranormal events related to sightings and a connection to the collapse of the Silver Bridge. The book was later adapted into a 2002 film starring Richard Gere, which I talked about earlier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this baby open and see what's inside. closer view here. I like to go ahead and show you how the sprues were put inside the box, so in case you want to do the same, you can put them back in and still be able to close the box, because a lot of times when you go to put the sprues back in, you can't get the box closed. But this sprue here looks like we're in a very light green color sprue plastic there. And next there are the wings. Very nice. Good solid plastic. The base is next here. Very cool. And then we have, looks like the next part of the base, looks like the tree trunk and such. More of the Mothman here lastly. Very nice. And lastly, we have the instructions. So let's go ahead and look at the instructions first. And here are those instructions, typical Pegasus style instructions, and they are in a kind of a book form. It is stapled. So very easy to follow instructions here, assembly. Looks like we have very little cleanup on the seams here, but it is a monster, right? You can do what you want with that. So we have a total of 4 steps for the Mothman himself. Then we get into the stand itself, and then we mount the Mothman to the base. Very nice. Little painting guide here telling you what to do down here on the bottom. Let's go ahead and look at the kit parts. And the first bag contained the wing parts here, and these are the ones still attached to the trees themselves. We'll look at those a little more closely, and we'll just go ahead and look at one wing at a time. And looking closely there, it looks like it's already been cut off a sprue for us. Sometimes I don't like that, because when they do that they break it off and it may affect the edges of it, but not too bad here. Lots of detail in the wing with the sculpture, and it is on both sides. Bring over the other wing. Looks almost just the same here. Very nice. And the smaller part of the wing there. Detail on both sides. And part number is on the side. The attachment points don't look too bad in this case. Easy to clean up. Very good. All right, let's look at the next tree. Okay, 2 more trees were in the next bag, and that's these right here. Go ahead and look at them one at a time. This would be the arms. And it's been a while since I've handled a Pegasus kit. So this is the typical plastic you get from Pegasus. It's very heavy, very dense type of a plastic, which does make it nice and easy to handle as far as gluing and filling seams, because you got a lot to work with on that plastic. Here's a close-up of the arms, all the detail there. Okay, and that's what the back side looks like. And it looks like we have parts of his legs and parts of the base here. There you go. And the back side. Not much to see there. And we have 3 more trees in the next bag. this would be part of the base. It looks like we have a big lizard and some vegetation, some branches here on this one. And there's your lizard. And more details of the Mothman. Looks like we have the hands, the feet. And there you go. Looks to be one of the fingers there. Some feathers. Interesting. Very cool. Details on both sides for the hands. And feathers are detailed on both sides. And lastly, the head of Mothman. Interesting. Back side of the head. And the front. So notorious for the red glowing eyes. Now you could throw some LEDs into this to give you the red glow on the eyes. There's lots of room in there for that. And it's probably something I'll do. Very nice. Remember, it was a flying object. Okay, we have the base parts to look at next. And the next bag contained 4 parts, and the 2 parts of the base here, and they'll just simply go together like that for the base. And then we have one of the legs, same thing, it's just going to go together like that. And a close-up of the base. You could really detail that out. Gives you plenty of room to run LEDs or even a battery into the bottom of the base here. 9-volt battery. Gosh, if you wanted, you could get like one of those LEDs that changes color. It goes from green to red, or red to green, red to blue. So you could have different colors for his eyes. And the other side, opening there. And the back of the leg. And last but not least is the last bag containing 2 trees of parts. We have the body here, and lastly the No issues with running wires through for LEDs if you need to. And here's a close-up there. This will be the upper part of the body, down to the bottom. Very cool. And the base. A little bit of flash on the plastic there, but doesn't affect anything. I didn't notice any sink marks or anything like that. Everything looks good. No short shots or stuff like that. A few pieces were off the tree, but that's typical, as these kits are produced in China. Usually you have some information on the back here, and there's none. It's kind of odd to me that they did not put any information about the kit on the back. Usually that's one of the things you see all the time. But there you go there, little lily pads. Looks like he's standing near the water, near that bridge. That is it. And there you go. That was an open box review of the 1/8 scale, the Mothman, an all plastic kit produced by Pegasus Hobbies, sculpted by the very well-known Jeff Yeager. Fantastic kit here, brand new tooling, and it's good to see that Pegasus is back, and they are planning on giving us more kits such as this that we have not seen from the old Aurora days, but it's be very welcome to have something like that added to your collection to go along with the other kits that you've already have built. So if you like my content, please smash the like button and subscribe. Subscribing lets you know when I'm coming up with my next videos, which I'm coming out with a lot of them here very soon. You'll see my channel is getting close to 20,000 subscribers. I think I need another 100 to go, but I'm getting there. And I appreciate each and one of you who do subscribe to my channel and follow along and comment on my videos. So please comment on my videos. If you have any comments about Mothman, or if you've been to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and been through their museum and such, they are a community who definitely supports the folklore of the Mothman and what happened there, and there's a lot of believers in that town. They actually have a annual carnival and such dedicated to the Mothman. So with that, happy modeling everybody, and take care.